damage to the Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa faction when Energy Mutodi yesterday unveiled how Kuvamatanga is getting 10% on each and every payment he is processing for the government departments in Zimbabwe. The news escalated and he was trending for the rest of today. And I saw the Baragashi making the matters worse, coming head on. Energy Mutodi. And I think I saw this coming also what Energy Mutodi is doing. He has an hour ago released a statement withdrawing his tweet and also instructing that his tweets would be deleted on X. Was he forced to do so? We will be unpacking these and more. Greeting and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News, or to your, someone says, to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Let's kickstart by reading what is in front of me. It's a tweet that was tweeted by Energy Mutodi with a stamp written Honorable Dr. Energy Mutodi, MP, PhD, Financial Markets, UCT, and all that, MPA, PA, LLPS, UZ, all the programs that he carried out in university are on that particular stamp, and it's written release, and he wrote as follows. Following the publication of several tweets concerning flaws in the government payment system, and particularly the conduct of Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Economic Development and Investment Promotion, Mr. George Kuvamatanga, I have reflected on my relationship with the Permanent Secretary, and following a telephone conversation with him, I have concluded that it is not in our interest to escalate the issues raised in those tweets. While the issues have been raised as a matter of principle and for the need to contribute meaningfully to this government, especially by upholding the oversight function of Parliament, provided for under Section 119, bracket 3 of the Constitution of Zimbabwe, it is apparent to mention that proof beyond reasonable doubt under the circumstances would be impossible, making such a publication defamatory on the part of Mr. George Kuvamatanga. I therefore wish to issue an apology unreservedly to Mr. George Kuvamatanga for the reputational damage the tweets may have caused, and I have made instructions that the tweets be erased with immediate effect. Before I make any comment, these days I love to go to the comment sections. They would never let you go wrong. It says Zimbabwe politicians require investigated, require investigated. I think that's wrong English, including Chichi. The country is losing a lot of revenue from this. Unfortunately, it is epitome of corruption and looting. So transparent investigations can be conducted. I hope the day of reckoning will come. Someone says Zimbabwe is through and through a banana republic, and Mutodi is a big, ripe, yellow one. I don't know what's the meaning of that. I can't read that. As the message yaswika zwayo, someone laughs. That is not an apology. It's a documented corruption case against Chichi. Tichaishandisa pamberi apa. Thank you. Someone say taura chokwati. What happened behind the scenes? Exactly. A person has what I have in mind. Someone says, why are people afraid to talk about Uri Murumende? I still believe you were telling the truth, but someone has twigged your straight your balls. And then someone says, how come to you? Someone say, what you say it is the outright truth, Chichi. Chichi threatened you, and you are now scared. Mining. Someone say it's now in the public discourse. We will deal with that in the near future. Thank you, comrade. So, okay, I think some of you, have gotten a clue since I read this comment. So, if you look at my heading, was this fellow forced to make such remarks? Definitely, he was forced. The conversation that he might had with Kuvamatanga may have been a tough one, and this is how things work in Zambia. Now, let me tell you one thing: there is absolutely no way whereby you can prove someone's bribe, because a bribe, he makes a payment, and then they pay a kickback. So they do it so calculatively. And they may actually receive that money under something, and they give back to the man the money. So what Energy Mutodi revealed is what already Blessed Geza revealed, that Vamatanga is part of the Zwiganandas in Zimbabwe. So he has been exposed, and it even went as far as telling us about the wealth that he has accumulated since he has been part of the Ministry of Finance. All the dodgy tenders that you can talk about from Zwiganandas, definitely they pay they call them kickbacks. It is simply like if you are paying 1 million, you have to give back 10% to Kuvamatanga just for processing the payment. Now you can see how government is actually rotten, especially of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. Because if it is happening on the, I was wondering why Zimbabwe is this corrupt. You know, in Zimbabwe, to get your ID, you need to pay something, extra. To get your passport, you need to pay something extra. Just to pass a police officer on the roadblock, you need to pay something extra. Just laughing and greeting a police officer is not enough. They can look at your car, and if they see a scratch, they say, no, this car is not properly painted. You need to pay something. Everything that is done in Zimbabwe, there is corruption. And guess what? It starts from the top. All institutions are rotten to the core. I know what I'm talking about. In order to actually get any service, you have to pay an extra man in Zimbabwe. This is what is happening. And anyway, Energy Mutodi has actually revealed it. It's out there in the public domain. We know he was forced by Zwiganandas. We saw the pressure that was exerted by Barakashi, and most probably the phone calls that were made by Mnangagwa and Kuvamatanga and all other ZANU-PF cronies, including Zwiganandas. He might have been under trouble, and he may be still under trouble. They won't let him off work. Definitely he would be followed, intimidated to the core. Let's hope the gentleman would not be harmed. I know he's not also a good person to the eyes of numerous people, but no one should actually die for his political opinions or for whistleblowing. But we know the part that we are dealing with. It is a very, very evil political institution. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Also to remember to support my album, which is available on all digital platforms. You search for Hloniphani Ncube, and the title of the album is Uthando Lwakhe. Oka Ncube Umhlabane is signing off. Let me love and leave you.